and higher highs. Strong bullish move on NASDAQ 100 last week. As we expected, it has achieved close to 13,000. In fact, precisely it went near 13,000 levels. That was the target. Now what is going to happen next week, which position we should take, whether it is should be considered as a bullish reversal and it is going to rise, or we may see a drop again. We will see with the help of candlestick charts and indicators. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Do not forget to press the bell icon. And yes, those who are new, let me share that I provide my daily analysis on Nasdaq. In fact, twice a day, one with the Asia session for Nifty Nasdaq 100 futures and one with the US cash session. So do watch those analysis as well. Besides other analysis on Dow Jones, NASDAQ 100, FTSE 100, Germany 40, Nifty, Bank Nifty, gold, silver, oil and natural gas. You can watch those analysis on daily basis as well. So let's start the day on the weekly charts. You can see here, first we look into the charts followed with indicators, and in the end I'll give you the trading levels. You can see here, this is the trading channel in which it is trading precisely, and if you connect the dots here, the highs for this channel lying at around 13,500 levels. So I should be careful and I should be watchful of 13,400 to 500 levels. And yes, if you look at this, the bottom of this channel is far away now at around 10,500 level. If it retraces from here, if it sustains 13,400 500 zone and retraces from here, possibly we may see a good break. So we have to be watchful and cautious of this. And if you look at the last two candles, now look at the last two candles on the weekly charts after this consolidation and giving higher lows on the charts, it is decided to move up on this week. Also look at the acceleration there, see higher highs, and suddenly it is accelerated here, and you can see this channel high has been done. So be watchful first at 13,200 and then 13,500 levels. If it breaks past this, definitely one can expect that it is going to hit 14,000 in this month of August itself, and in fact beyond that one can see it coming till towards 15,000. That should be the next target if it continues to trade in this zone. Now look at closely at this. It is given a strong bullish close towards the end of this week, hence probably once it breaks past 13,000 you can stay long on next week, and then one can expect it to move closer to 13,500, the first target, which is going to be the very strong resistance zone. On the downside, be watchful of this zone at now at 12,500 level. So in between 12,500 to 13,500 you have to trade with extra caution. Specifically, I am reminding you 13,500 levels should provide a very strong resistance on the upside if it continues to trade bullish. Then this is on the upside. Now let's have a look into more detail of it, and let's come back to the daily charts. On the daily charts, you will find that two strong bullish candles here, and the third candle was also equally, but you can see the bulls have diminished here, the bulls have lost the charge here, and it failed to sustain the bullishness out there, failed to sustain below 13,000. Look at the candle size, ignore this last candle, just look at this candle, and you can see the body size diminishing here. So probably from here I'll be watchful of 13,000 levels, and if it sustains above 13,000 level, specifically at around 13,040-50 zone, if it sustains above 13,040-50 you can stay long, and probably then one can expect that it is going to head towards 13,500. This is going to be our first target, and rather I will say 13,200, and then 13,500 should come into picture. Till the time it trades below, possibility of retracement exists as it is right now. On the daily charts, trading in this bullish channel, the highs are almost done, and if you look at the lows are also there at around 12,400 500 zone. So be watchful there. And now let's have a look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts, after this retracement, after this achieving the highs, it is retraced and now again trying to trade bullish. However, look at the last candle, though the last candle was not pretty much as it started just towards the close of the session. And yes, if you see it trading below 12,900 here, you can go long below 12,900, but be watchful and see the support at 12,850 level. So if it drops below 12,850, one can definitely stay short, and then one can expect 12,700 levels, and from there a rise can be expected. So this is one part of it. We have seen the 4-hour, daily, weekly charts. Coming back to the monthly candle, and if you look at the monthly charts, higher lows, flat top, it is trying to precisely trade possibly with the narrowing triangle. I'll be cautious of 13,000 levels again. Once it trades above 13,000, one can possibly be watchful of 13,050, and then it is directly going to land for 13,200 and then 13,500 levels to come into picture. Beyond that also it may hit 14,000, but I don't think that it is going to hit till towards 15,000. This is a far away land, and I suspect that it is not going to approach this levels anytime soon. The levels at 14,000 should give a very strong resistance here at these levels. So a possibility that one can go long at 13,050 and then expect 13,200 the first target, and then 13,500 the next target. Be cautious of 13,500. How it behaves at those levels will determine its further movement. But yes, above 13,050 levels, the probability of achieving 13,500 will be highly likely, and beyond that also I'll be cautious. How it behaves there will determine the further movement towards 14,000 levels. Now let's have a look at the indicators here. Indicators, if you look at trading on the top of the Bollinger Bands, on the first half of the Bollinger Bands, on the upper side of the Bollinger Bands here, it is currently in the bullish zone, and the support on the downside at 12,500 and 12,600 is strong. Even if it breaks, this level should provide a support. Below that it is going to break till towards 12,200, and below that it is should be considered as a crash. Directional movement is still moderately bullish. The stochastic is consistently trading overbought, and hence a little drop can be expected. The MACD is also bullish here. It may try to converge crossover for a sell. And if you look at the RSI on the 4-hour charts is overbought, hence a little drop should be there, which may bring or cool down the indicators a bit. Similarly on the daily charts, this is the 100 period and 200 period moving average should come into picture at 12,600 and 12,500 zone. This is going to be a very strong support zone for any downward move. So even if it breaks 12,500, 600, I should be watchful there. Only if it breaks below 12,500, one can expect that it is going to become bearish, and 12,200 levels should get achieved. The 20 period, 50 period moving average coming together here, we might face a very strong support at 12,200. Also remember, see, the bulls are diminished, it is trading outside the Bollinger Bands, hence a pullback again on the downside can be expected. One can remain short below 12,880 for a target of 12,740, 50, and then below that we can expect it to hit 12,600, 12,500 the support zone, and from there a possible bounce back can be expected. Directional movement is bullish, it is divergent, it may converge from here. The stochastic is overbought. The MACD is consistently trading bullish, it is wide divergent, and if you look at the RSI, this is near to the overbought levels. Similarly on the weekly charts, you will observe that this is the 20-week of average here, and then the 100-week, 200-week average going to come here at around 13,050 levels. So be watchful of 13,050, and beyond that definitely 13,200 and 13,500 levels can be seen. These levels are definitely going to provide a stronger resistance on the upside. Similarly, it was trading at the bottom of the Bollinger Bands, and then the bounce back has happened. It is trading near to the median there. The directional movement was trading bearish. Now it is looking forward to a convergence there. Stochastic is again come back to overbought levels on this weekly charts. Also look at this, the MACD has just crossed over, and this is the second green candle, so it has come back to the green zone with a sharp green candle. Now look at this, see, this was the time when it has crossed over, and again it is sharply come back into the oversold zone soon. So this crossover is something we should be watchful of, but this previous crossover was on the greener side of it when it is started into the sell side. Now it is on the negative side of it. From here, this is a bullish crossover. Possibility exists that it can sustain a little. RSI was at bottom, now it is looking upwards. Similarly, if you look at the MACD there, the monthly charts here on the, if you look at the resistance there at 14,000, very strong there, 20 months average, and then it traded near to the bottom of the Bollinger Bands, got the support there, and it is started rising, and hence 11,000 levels are definitely a very strong support now. Directional movement is bearish, and if you look at the stochastic, this was oversold, and hence it is looking upwards now. Look at the MACD, this is wide divergent and bearish on the monthly chart, is starting to converge from here. RSI again started to look upwards. So we have seen the charts, we have seen the indicators. Now let me give you the trading levels for next month. First, let's talk about the levels to go long. Yes, if you see it trading at 13,048, you can go long. But before I provide you the further strategy and trading levels. Yes, if you want to become an expert, if you want to do trading on your own, first you should learn. And yes, the strategy and methodology is taught by me in my mentorship batch definitely will help you achieving your targets and definitely help you become a proficient and profitable trader. Reach out to me for more details. My telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. The next batch is starting on 8th of August, and this is going to be the 13th batch. 15 days and 90 minutes daily is what you will get, and a lifetime technical support on your stake as what you will get for the session. So do reach out to me for more details on it. Also, you can join my VIP signals group. Reach out to me for more details on it too. So yes, beyond 1348 you can go long for 13183, and then beyond that I look forward to 13,400 and then 13,500. This is a must. If it trades above 13,180 we can see it achieving, but be cautious of 13,500. Strong resistance lies there. If it sustains above 13,500, my next target is directly 13,800 and then 14,000 level. Very strong resistance at 14,000 exists. Beyond that, sky is the limit. I'll not talk about that. I'll limit myself to a limited zone till 13,500. I have a visibility till 14,000 also. We can have a visibility if it sustains above 13,000 levels. On the downside, as it is overbought right now on the 4-hour time frame, on the daily time frame, yes, you can expect a little drop. You can go short at 12,880. Below this, I look forward to 12,760, and if it breaks this, then directly achieve it 12,600, 12,500. Plus minus 1020 you can always keep. The next support zone on the downside is this zone, that is 12,600, 12,500. Only if it breaks this zone, yes, it is going to act bearish. Only if it is breaking this zone at 13,500, it is going to act bullish. In between this, you have to trade with a caution. You have to trade with a stop loss. You have to keep shifting your stop loss to cost every time you see it there. Below 12,500, directly it will land to 12,200, and then below that it may hit 11,970 levels, and it is going to remain largely bearish below these levels and can achieve 11,200 in the month of August itself. So in between these levels you have to be cautious. Go long at 13,048, go short at 12,880. In between these 150 200 points you have to watch out on my daily analysis, that which position to make and which position to take so that you can make profit. So trade accordingly, trade profitably, trade with the trailing stop loss, trade with a strict stop loss, and keep shifting your stop loss to your first targets every time, and then accordingly you can preserve your capital, increase your wealth. So trade accordingly, trade profitably. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading week ahead. Thank you.